free right now.
All right, come with me. It won't take long. This should be good enough.
Here? Someone could walk by any second.
True, but my men are on guard over there, so I can be sure they won't be able to hear us.
What's wrong? You don't trust them?
Not anymore. I thought I was being paranoid at first, but now I'm sure one of my bodyguards is plotting with the outlaws against me.
Huh. You think they want to kill you? Rob you?
You know that we took in a lot of former outlaws at the fort. They call themselves the Abandoned. Well, the outlaws who settled in the crater of Ateris think of them as the worst kind of traitors. They want nothing more than to see every last one dead.
Then we have to stop them.
Yes, but how? I have an important position at the fort, and spend most of my time out in the field. That makes me a good target for any spies trying to infiltrate the Berserkers. It's much easier to send sensitive information to the outlaws of Ateris from out here than it is from Tavar. Or the fort.
Okay, I get it. But it still sounds pretty paranoid. Not like you at all. Why would one of your own men want to betray you? Didn't you vet them before you let them join?
What was there to vet? They're a bunch of crooked bastards who were about to be kicked out of the fort. But I took them under my wing and gave them the chance to fight for us anyway.
Well, that's just great.
You can't always pick and choose your comrades in arms.
So what can I do to help?
I just found out one of my bodyguards met with the outlaws outside recently. But I don't know which one exactly. I want you to keep a close eye on them. Find out who the traitor is.
I'll need the names of all your bodyguards.
There's Cyric, quiet, reserved, but a good fighter. He's fought by my side many times. Drabak is more direct, but I've always been able to rely on him. Then there's Finley. Young and with a lot of crazy ideas, but that doesn't mean anything.
And how do I do that? They're your boys. Why would they trust me?
I have no idea. I've tried everything I can think of to find out the truth, but it's been fruitless. Besides, you have more experience with this type of situation. Maybe you'll do better.
Are you okay?
I'm alright. Until a few days ago, I would have trusted any of them with my life. But things change.
Okay. It's fine. It'll be difficult with Kaya coming along. I should do it alone. I better talk to him alone, without Kaya. What did you do before you became Kaya's bodyguard?
Huh? What? Why'd you ask? I haven't done something wrong, have I?
I don't know. Have you?
What? No, of course not. Wait, what was the question again? Oh, yeah, right. What I did before. I was with the outlaws. Back when Logan, Duke of Tavar, was boss. A lot changed when the Berserkers took command of the fort. I didn't want to have anything to do with them assholes in the crater, so I threw my lot in with the Berserkers.
Did you completely cut off contact with the others?
Most of them, yeah. Half of them would like to see me dead, know what I mean? I still do some deals with a handful of them, but that's it.
I see. You were in contact with an outlaw from the crater recently, right?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I was. Just traded a few things, you know? A ration here, a few Elxe there. Nothing more than that.
You know how that looks, right?
Oh, come on. Get off my ass, man. Not like I blabbed about our plans or anything. It's fine for me to earn a little on the side. I'd never put us at risk.
If you say so.
Hey, listen. Let's keep this between us, okay? Don't get me into shit for making a little extra Elxe. Please.
I still haven't questioned all the bodyguards. This guy's a top suspect. You've been a berserker for a long time, right?
Long as I can remember.
Have you always been a warrior?
I do what needs doing. Right now, that's fighting.
Okay. So, have you ever met a real outlaw?
Yeah?
And? What do you think of them?
Too much posturing.
Right. Okay. And what about Kaya? Are you loyal to her? Or are you thinking about stabbing her in the back one day?
I'd rather die than let anything happen to Kaya.
Yeah. I believe you. You been to those forests nearby recently? While off duty, maybe?
The only thing that'll take me off duty is an arrow to the head. I'll follow Kaya's orders, period.
You're trying to tell me that you never want to see something different? Come on, kid.
Back in the old days, maybe, with the outlaws, I mean. But I was a kid then, had nothing to lose. But I made a living at the fort. I was already a pretty good fighter, knew the ropes. Outlaws forever, fuck all the rest. That was me. Till the first time I saw a berserker, Kaya. I'd never seen a berserker woman, and never anyone like her. Figured if somebody like her could be in charge, the berserkers were alright with me. So I snuck away and joined them. Been Kaya's bodyguard ever since. Best choice I ever made. She's, well, you know.
I'm curious to see if Kaya sees things just as clearly. Yeah, I'll do that. I have news about your bodyguards.
So, who is it? Who's plotting with the outlaws?
Jabak. He's been meeting with a few guys from the crater, but it seems harmless.
Harmless? They're the enemy.
Look, Jabak was a nobody. Just another guard in the fort, and a big fan of Tavar's former Duke, Logan. He's a berserker because his own people left him no other choice, and he's happy to go with the flow. But he still has contacts in the crater. Looks to me like he's just doing a little business on the side. Of course, just because he's not planning some big betrayal doesn't mean he doesn't blab to them from time to time. Best not to talk about sensitive things in front of him.
Are you serious? I should kill him! If I didn't hold such a high office... Who would trust a leader who executes her own men? My reputation would be in tatters. Although, no one would think anything if you were to do it. You're not the Oracle of Tavar. You don't have people depending on you. You don't have to answer for everything and everyone. You can kill Jabak. For me. You know he deserves it.
Calm down. You're starting to lose it.
What do you expect after telling me something like that? Look, I need some time to process this. Just give me some space. Let me sort things out. Leave me alone.
My head. Damn infection. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me. Well, 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 look at you. Trying to escape, huh?
No. Why? Escape what?
You should pay more attention to the rules if you don't want to have an unfortunate accident.
Hey, man, I don't know what you mean.
Sure you do. If you like, I can explain. Kaya's not happy about your shady deals with the outlaws in the crater.
Shit. Hadn't crossed my mind she might have a problem with it.
Obviously. We probably shouldn't discuss it further until the dust settles.
Oh, man, this really sucks. I just gotten used to shit here. So, guess all I can do is get the hell out of here for now, right? Okay. Ah, shit. Guess I better not do any more trading with those guys, right?
I think that'd be for the best.
Yeah, fine. Thanks, man. I owe you one.
あれ飛んでった。
Some women are real pieces of shit, you know?
なんてこと言うんだ。
So, is that the end of Drabak?
Yeah, he's gone.
And you think letting him live was the right decision?
You see a lot. I think he's harmless.
But you can't be sure of that, can you?
We'll see once the shooting starts. If he's on our side, fighting for our cause, you'll have your answer.
Not good enough. He should be put in the ground.
You really have changed in the last few years.
I don't want to hear this.
Can't you see it? You're not the same person.
I have responsibilities, duties. I have to be tough.
Being tough is all well and good, as long as it doesn't turn into delusion and blind rage.
Oh, you think you know everything, don't you? If only you were half the man you...
Stop. You're losing sight of what really matters.
Is that so? Maybe I should teach you some manners. Beat that insolence out of you.
Do you even hear yourself? That's not the Kaya who was once my dearest companion.
Enough of this. I don't have time for a walk down memory lane.
Then make the time. I'm worried about you. All I see is a resentful warrior who leads through fear. Carry on like this, and soon your own people won't trust you anymore.
Damn you, Jax. Let's speak clearly then. You want to be rid of me, don't you?
I want you by my side. I need your strength. But I also need you to have a clear mind and heart. We have an enormous task ahead of us. We can't afford any weakness.
All right. I should take some time. Go to the fort and think about all this. There's probably a lot for me to do there anyway.
Okay, you do that. We'll talk again in a few days.
I'll be leaving then. Look after our little one, won't you?
I'll check on him whenever I can.
あら、去っちゃった。いい。
Not now. I have more than enough problems of my own to deal with.
ああ、去っちゃった。これとこか。去ってしまったら仕方ない。
Follow me.
Of course.
How are things with you, Falk?
I am doing well. Being by your side allows me to experience many new things. Your thoroughly human endeavor to try to preserve our world is remarkable indeed.
You've grown up very quickly.
I hear that a lot, but it doesn't feel that way.
A few years ago, you were just a baby, but look at what you've become now.
And what's that?
A perceptive, highly intelligent young man. Don't seem to miss a thing. And you have a good feel for the important things in life, even the small ones.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Then I like it too.
seems to me like you're an eternal acolyte. Don't you have any ambitions to climb the ranks of the cleric hierarchy?
That would be an interesting challenge. However, the clerics are reluctant to let machines enter the higher echelons of their chain of command. They find humans more amenable.
Sure.
I want to learn. I heard there's a troll causing problems around here. Know anything about it?
Yeah, but the berserkers are the problem. The troll's only problem is that it exists.
I heard it was responsible for a few deaths.
They were responsible for their own deaths. If they'd left it alone, it would have moved on. Instead, they served themselves up as fresh meat, and now the troll's got a taste for it.
So you think it'll stick around?
Yeah, especially since the berserkers wounded it. Can't do much now.
Anything else you can tell me to help with the hunt?
Yeah, don't do it. No reward is worth your life. Besides, the monster's left me alone so far. Usually sits peacefully in the pond behind my hut, nursing its wounds. I'd be happy if it stayed that way. But if you feel like you've got to do this, I won't stand in your way. It's one thing not to attack a monster, but it's quite another to make enemies on its behalf.
Teach me something.
Sure. What do you want to know?
仲間ならんかな。あれだったっけ。これか。
I am ready to continue with my studies. Will you help?
That was the deal.
Excellent. Then You already know that I am making an effort to become more human. A key aspect of human behavior is sharing one's possessions out of pure altruism.
You believe performing an altruistic act will make you more human.
I admit it's complicated. We must contend with a certain degree of irrationality. Is altruism a concept that could be applied to an algorithm?
I don't have the slightest clue.
Neither do I, which is why I need to enact this experience and examine the result.
So you want to give stuff away?
Yes, there is no need for it to be complicated. I could share food with someone, for example. How did you come up with such an idea?
It worked out kind of well once before. The problem is you're a cyborg. You don't need to eat. So if you give food away, you wouldn't be recreating what it means to be human.
Please, explain.
Your good deed has to be selfless, or it won't count. And it can't be selfless if you don't need the food you're giving.
I see. What if, instead of giving the food away, I decided to sell it for profit?
I mean, that would be the opposite of selfless, but...
Good. Then let's proceed as planned. All I need now is some food. Meat, for example.
You can find meat with ease.
But I am not familiar with it. Can you help me?
Okay, I'll see what I can do. 10 chunks of raw meat ought to do it.
As soon as you procure it, I will gladly take it off your hands.
倒さないといけないじゃん。どうかな、敵。ここに敵がおるかな。
These domed buildings will be used as breeding grounds for many years to come. Perhaps for vermin, or for reavers. Either way, scum is drawn to them.
どこだ。さあ、敵はどこだ。おった。やばい。ちょっとあかん。動かへんかったやん。コントローラー動かんかったでしょ。おりゃ来た、ありえん。
Time to fight!
めっちゃ減る減る減る。下って何やろ。下って何ですか。下って何ですか。これ初売り物。時に限っ ていない。
I have made great progress and have learned a new skill.
Which is?
Communication. It connects, teaches, and liberates. People should talk to one another instead of about one another.
Or just shut their mouths. That solves a lot of problems, too.
So, おらへんぞ。出てきてほしいときに出てきて。おった。あ、これ無理やんけ。こいつは無理やんか。あ、どこ行く。なんかおる。これはモンスターじゃない。うわぁ。こっち行ってみようか。おった。あ、これ強いかなけど。こんにちは。やばい。強いよ。勝てないんじゃない？あ、勝てない。ロード使うな。ザコ倒せ。おったザコ。お前。よし。あ、肉出てない。肉が欲しいね。
It would have been much less dangerous to have lived here in the old world.
ちょっと。まずはですね。びっくりした。びっくりした。こいつやって倒してお、弱いかも。
It would have been much less dangerous to have lived here in the old world. こいつはいけるか。くそ。
なんでこっち来んねん。あ、ドア。ああ。危ねえ。ですか。
How are things with you, Falk?
I am doing.
10個。あと3個。おー、いっぱい入れて、わーわー。うわー、ちょっとありえへん。あ、怖いよ。強いよ、これ。結構強いよ。あ、無理。あれ。
Time to.
そうだね。いやー、エレックス、のもらった。もう一匹いたよね。死んじゃいそうやねんけど。よっしゃ。おる。こいつはね、これ。ああ、やばいそうなやつだ。あ、来たー。2位取った。2位取ったぜ。あいつも勝てないな、もう。こっち行こう。何の音かな。何の音かな。
I do not enjoy the arrangement of these cliffs.
It's literally just a bunch of rocks.
Yes, but arranged without plan or pattern. Pure chaos.
Bit dramatic, don't you think?
Process terminated. File deleted.
ここは
What was
ベッドかった。
that?
Did you say something?
Forget it. No, just can't
あ
do
あ、
that
スピ
yet.
ードを持っていないのよ。あ、肉。はい。はい、こいつ。あ、死ぬ、死ぬ。はあ。 ことだ。どこ行ったっけ。崖がうんちゃらかんちゃらと。
This will not go on.
仲間が炎にやってやってご苦労。これを設置してニンニクのせよっしゃ。なんか人間っぽいのがおる。バレてるバレてるよ。小型の周りにあいつがおるからね。
Are you sure this is a good place for us to be?
No. どこやねん。こっちの方行ってない。探索やな。なんだ。おお、びっくりした。怖い怖い。お邪魔します。ここは何かな。ちょっとどいてよ。おお。ちょっと待って。 どれどれ？これか。おお、すげえ。よし、ここにちょっと待ってよ。金庫があるな。ちょっと待ってね。ちょっとセーブしとく。
I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the comet.
そうやね。登れないじゃないか。いろいろ怪しいな。どうなってんのこれ。うわ、普通に壁。怪しいな。怪しいけど後で行こうか。どういう建物？こけちゃう。なんかどんどん。 こはなんだ。どこに行ったらええんかな。ありますか。ここはなんだ。なんかありそうやな。そしてこの上が怪しいな。到着。何もないって。持って危ない。登って。何もない。何もないということは下に何かある。下に何かがある。何もなかったらここか。何もないかい。怪しいな。前はこの怪しさを前へとしてどうしようかな。下に行く前こっち行ってみようか。ここら辺気になるから的にはこっち。壁は登られへんな。壁越えるむずいぞ。ね。嘘や。危なかった。何これ。おお。何これ。何これ。こっから下行くのは。対策を取らないといけないのか。おお。どこか。行かれへんのか、どこか。じゃあこっち行こうかな。くそ。来るなということか、こっち。 バグんな。これね。ぞ。ラッキー。これ何これ。あ、地図。中華経験値。でカゴいるか。さあどうする？だなめとうな。セーブできとんかな。よし、そう。ちゃう。やっちゃわない。やろう。なんじゃこれ。怪しいわ。で、どうするね、ここから。こっち。
Of water contain unbelievable power. If we could harness their energy, they would provide an excellent alternative to Elix.
Ah, 倒せるかな。後ろおるよ。後ろにね。当たんね。あ、でも落下し くそきついな。きついな。どこ行こうとしたんだったっけ。きついな。なんだ。
These
うわ
bodies
出
of
てきた
water
なんか。
contain unbelievable
無
power.
理はちゃうねん。だよ。よう。
These bodies of water contain unbelievable power. If we could harness their energy, they would provide an excellent alternative to Elix.
大丈夫ですか。あと1個。だ。これいいんじゃない。やって。死ぬ。
Doing what I do best. It's the best help I can be.
行くってよかった。死んじゃう。だもうこうわ。いないな今の。一発かったら死んじゃうんだけど。何よこれ。今死んじゃう。 揃ったからもういいんだけど。でこっち行くんや。
Here, 10 pieces of raw meat.
Perfect. Now, to give them away.
I suggest giving it to people whose friendship you value. Then it'll really be worthwhile.
Give me an example.
What about the hunters who work to keep the bastion stocked with food?
I am not convinced. If there's anyone capable of acquiring meat by themselves, it's surely the hunters.
True. But a gift from you would save them a lot of work.
And that would make it a selfless act?
Yeah, in some respects.
What about Fox? He's a hunter too, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he is, but unless you want to have to deal with his unusual sense of humor, I'd steer clear. There are plenty of other candidates to pick from, but my combat drone is not a good candidate, okay? If that's the case, you might as well just keep the meat to yourself.
Are you certain? Maybe that's the exact experience I am looking for.
I suggest we start by picking from the names we've listed so far.
Excellent. Then let's start right away.
I don't think you need me anymore. I mean, you're the one who wants to get all charitable.
That is true, but I don't feel confident that I will find the right tone to express my sentiments. I would much rather have my mentor present.
Okay, if you insist. Let's go together. I'll lead you to who I think should get the goods.
Thank you. Your help is invaluable.
How are things with you, Falk?
I am doing well. Being...
ロルフ・ボルター誰やろ。ないか。こっちかな。さて、あ、これのマークのことか。あ、そういうことか。オールターか。一旦セーブしといて。ロルフか。誰に
Hello. You are a hunter, is that right?
And you're a cleric?
Correct. I have a piece of meat for you.
Oh, meat, huh? Bring it on. How much you got?
Enough.
And what do you want for it?
It is a gift. I only want to help you.
All right, hand it over then. I can take care of it later. But, wait a minute. You're not gonna show up later wanting some sort of payment, are you? Last thing I need is to be owing favors to higher-ups.
No. No,
Okay then. Thanks.
Of course. Happy to help. Noted. I'd like to do another right away, if you don't mind. Please try to ensure it's a suitable candidate.
All right, if it's what you need. Do you have any spare gear?
Depends on what you need.
Show me what you got.
Sure.
Hey,
Hello.
what the hell do you want?
You're a hunter, correct?
That's none of your business.
That is quite true. However, I have...
Let me stop you right there. I got shit to do and I can't get on with it if you keep pestering me. So beat it. Stop scaring away all the game, okay?
I apologize. I had no intention of disturbing you. I merely wanted...
But you are disturbing me, so get lost.
Yes, of course. I merely...
Fuck off.
As you wish. I shall, to use the vernacular, fuck off. That was disappointing. I am struggling to describe my feelings.
I didn't know that could happen to a cyborg.
As you would say, the less said, the better. Let us move on. We must find a better candidate.
What do we have here?
Hello, Berserker.
Well, 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 if it ain't the cyborg from the Cleric Castle.
That's right. I wanted...
Yeah, so did I.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, of course. I mean, us misfits have to stick together, right?
Misfits? No, I actually...
Of course, anytime you only need to ask.
Ah, well, in that case...
No need to be shy. You can ask me anything. Go ahead.
I just wanted...
I know. I totally get it. Keep up the good work.
Really?
Of course. You're doing great. Really impressive. But I should get going now, so... Don't forget, though. Anytime. All right.
Sure. Have a good day.
It's just getting better and better, isn't it?
That was a less than perfect interaction. I believe that it could have gone better. I need someone who will really appreciate my act of generosity. Let us try again. We'll move on to the next candidate.
One.
100110. 101010?
101010. 01011. 0010.
1.
1.
Okay, what?
Excuse us.
Sure, if you tell me what that was all about.
It is binary communication.
By what now?
Binary communication is the exchange of algorithms which is typically used numerically and for the approximation of mathematical analysis problems.
Okay. I can see you two are going to get along famously.
Yes. That was a less than perfect interaction. I believe that it could have gone better.
Ah, これ10個まだ10個いるのかな。あ、10個いるんかな。生肉まだ10個取りに行かんとあかんのかね。
How come you hardly ever came to the fort? And, I mean, the real reason. Don't you like kids?
That's about the toughest question any boy could ask his father.
I'm just a little disappointed in you. I wanted to have a family. A whole family. That's why the other kids called me a bastard. 'Cause you were never around, living like a hermit someplace else.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
I hope you're making good progress. How's your search for a commander going?
I found the right man, but I still have to take care of one more thing before he comes on board.
Then I hope you can do it. Good luck.
Time to check our progress.
All right. What do we still need to do?
Well, the Bastion still isn't fortified well enough. The Bastion needs a good builder. We need another commander to manage future troops. I'll have to start thinking about who I want as comrades in arms. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know what needs to be done. Where was I? Oh, right.
I bet you do. Otherwise, you might have to get your hands dirty.
さあどうするどうしようかね。どうするかねやな。 ないしな。じゃこれ。
I don't even know.
よっしゃ。ここ行こうか。
So much for new shoes and all.
This cleric's camp has its advantages. Short communication paths, small population. The Hort was very different.
What the hell is wrong with you piece of shit machine? I'll be right with you. Give me 1 sec. Let's go through it again. Servo motor, check. Hydraulics, check. Helix intake, check.
Quit that already.
Central processing unit. Oh, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Okay, I have some time now. How can I be of service? Or maybe you can be of service to me. Know anything about combat mechs or drones? I'm struggling with the instruction cycle. They're like normal instructions, only more, technological.
What's the error? Is it the number of clock cycles? Or the assignment of addresses in memory?
What? Look, just forget I ever asked. I'll figure it out. Eventually. So, what did you want again?
Hagen sent me. You're supposed to give me a production log.
Right. Of course. Well, good thing you came to me. Without my key, you would have turned the place upside down and never found it. It's in my chest. As a precaution. Don't want anyone with sticky fingers picking it up and getting it all... you know.
Great. Anything else?
Give the key to Hagen, as well as the production log. I'll get it back from him later.
と待って。どうなってるんだ。はあ。 っしゃ、やっとやんか。どういうことこれは。どうなってる。何ちょっと考えないことだ。
Don't you have anything better to do?
I've got it. Now let's see if Hagen can cough up any useful information.
doing?
戦うの？
We didn't receive a reply, sir. The scouts remain MIA.
And the search party?
Returned without success.
Damn it. That is a direct violation of my orders. They will move out again at 0600 hours tomorrow. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
Search party that doesn't search. Can't let that go unpunished. What are orders these days, huh? Empty words to be ignored, that's what. Everywhere I turn, idleness and ignorance. How can I lead when disobedience is the norm?
黙りましたか?
Are you all right? You seem a little, frustrated.
You think? Most of those I command would rather shirk their duty than carry it out. Our scouts have gone AWOL. But that's not your concern. Did you get the production log?
Here.
Good. I'll put that straight in the trash where it belongs. Now, answer me this. Other than the production log, did you, take anything else away with you? A Lexit from Kino's chest, for example?
Yes, you caught me. Congratulations.
Good. Lying wouldn't have saved you. Smart of you not to even attempt it. My guards will now show you out of the castle. We don't harbor thieves here. So, I'll keep what...
ちょっと待て。オートセーブか。ちょっとここら辺まで戻ろうか。金だけしかった。
Where was I?
だいぶ戻ったぞ。
right.
I bet you do. Otherwise, you might have to get your hands dirty.
でもね、だいぶ戻った。あ、消えるわけじゃないから。20ふう怖っ。からか。前はここからで言えば。ちょっともう一回ね。ここでは盗みはでかったんやね。
So much for new shoes, all you can eat.
こんにちは。Piece of shit machine. I'll be right with you. Give me 1 sec. Let's go through it again. Servo motor, check. Hydraulics, check. Helix intake, check. Central processing unit. Ugh. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Okay, I have some time now. How can I be of service? Or maybe you can be of service to me. Know anything about combat mechs or drones? I'm struggling with the instruction cycle. They're like normal instructions, only more, technological.
What's the error? Is it the number of clock cycles? Or the assignment of addresses in memory?
What? Look, just forget I ever asked. I'll figure it out. Eventually. So, what did you want again?
Hagen sent me. You're supposed to give me a production log.
Right. Of course. Well, good thing you came to me. Without my key, you would have turned the place upside down and never found it. It's in my chest. As a precaution. Don't want anyone with sticky fingers picking it up and getting it all... you know.
Great. Anything else?
Give the key to Hagen, as well as the production log. I'll get it back from him later.
I've got it. Now let's see if Hagen can cough up any useful information.
We didn't receive a reply, sir. The scouts remain MIA.
And the search party?
Returned without success.
Damn it. That is a direct violation of my orders. They will move out again at 0600 hours tomorrow. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
Search party that doesn't search. Can't let that go on.
Are you all right? You seem a little, frustrated.
You think? Most of those I command would rather shirk their duty than carry it out. Our scouts have gone AWOL. But that's not your concern. Did you get the production log?
Here.
Good. I'll put that straight in the trash where it belongs. Now, answer me this. Other than the production log, did you, take anything else away with you? A exit from Kino's chest, for example?
So the production log was just bait.
Obviously. Now answer me and I'll explain. Did you steal the Elexit out of Kino's chest or not?
Nope. Not even one measly shard.
I'm surprised to hear that. I expected otherwise. Now, I owe you an answer. You wanted to know more about the ID card. This card was given to a man who spent some time here a while ago. Like you, he came in from the outside. He settled quickly here, knew his stuff when it came to technology. That's why I assigned him to Kino. A big mistake. Wasn't long before he stole from us and then disappeared.
What did he take?
Metal mostly, and a handful of screws. No idea what he was planning. I'm hoping you can tell me a little more.
He used the things he stole to make a bomb.
A bomb? That low-life sack of hammered shit. Just so we're clear, we had nothing to do with any bomb. If you find this man, send him to me. He deserves to face my wrath.
I could send you a piece of him. Would that do? Sending all of him would be almost impossible.
Huh. In that case, forget it. But I do have another request. If on your travels you happen to run into anyone with leadership potential, please send them my way. As you know, our forces are being stretched extremely thin. We need reinforcements, and soon. I would view such a service as a personal favor.
I'll keep it in mind.
That's all I ask.
The tunnel is secure. The Reavers are dead.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. Such an achievement deserves a proper reward. Your loot will be confiscated and put to good use. It would be wasteful to leave it to the rats, after all.
I get the feeling this was more about the loot than the Reavers for you.
Oh, come on. You've seen the state we're in. If an opportunity to improve our situation presents itself, I can't just let that go. Besides, if I didn't think like that, I wouldn't have sweetened the deal for you so much. You get the shards, I get the goods. Win-win.
I know what happened to your scouts.
What? How? Out with it.
They're dead. Every last one of them. Killed by the invaders.
Damn it. Replacing those scouts will be almost impossible. It's some comfort that they didn't die without honor, but not much. At least I can call off the search party. Here, take this. Orderly, over here.
That was impressive.
じゃあこれは、じゃあこれ終わったやつか。あれ ったやつやんか。
Only a few years ago, the inhabitants here were much less friendly. I remember that not a single shard was safe.
You think that's changed?
Yes, I got the impression that the guards take their job quite seriously.
Some women are real pieces of shit, you know? Some women are real pieces of shit, you know?
Hmm? あれ？うん？うん？音楽に。
Not now. I have more than enough problems of my own to deal with.
ダメでしたか。あ、ニック。まだまだこれが。これ行こうか。待て、これ業種いいんじゃねえか。バーサーカーの買おうかな。バーサーカーのちょっとズボン買おうかな。バーサーカーズボン。買おう。 てないか。買う。かなり上等なパンツ。
It was a pleasure doing business with you.
よし、これでいい。んで違うよ、こっち。
Why are you still here?
The old man said you were a constructor.
Which old man? Adam?
Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, I was a constructor. I was the best damn builder in the fort during the Outlaws' time. I was the one who put up most of the palisades and iron shacks back then. But I haven't done that in a long time.
So, what do you do here then?
Well, us old bastards need somewhere to go before we croak. Not that I'm planning on dying anytime soon. Thought I'd find some peace and quiet here, and wouldn't be bothered by piss ants like you. Looks like I was wrong.
You used to run with the Outlaws?
Yeah, but I'm through with them. When the Berserkers came in and took over the fort, it was the end of an era for me. That's when I knew it was time to disappear. No one's found me and pissed me off out here, so I stay in the ruins. They're my home now.
I've got a ton of stuff to do, and I could use some help.
Oh yeah? And what's that got to do with me?
I'll take whatever you're willing to share with me.
Well, okay, if you insist.
Show me some of your skills.
I'm not sure you'll even understand.
採掘か。キングいずれはピッキ。キック。
Show me what you've got.
I'm not just giving it away, remember?
How much for you to get back to work and get the Bastion up and running?
You want me to fix up your old ruin? You're not playing with a full deck, are you? The mortar's loose, and don't get me started on the structure. You're lucky the place is still standing. I'd stay away from that place if I were you. Might fall down at any moment.
We'd make sure you're safe.
I'm not impressed with your bullshit, so don't bother. The only thing that gets me out of bed is a good challenge.
Well, the Bastion would be a challenge, that's for sure.
Not with that thing up there. The Bastion is too dangerous. Working on that place would be suicide.
Relocation isn't an option.
What do you want from me?
There's some unsavory types on their way here right now. They'll be looking for you too.
Shit. All right. Let me think about it without you hovering over me, okay? Look, you're damn hard-headed. I can see that. Believe me. I know a thing or two about being hard-headed. If I'm gonna take this job as master builder, and I'm just saying if, I'm gonna need some better tools. This junk isn't gonna cut it.
You want me to get you tools?
I can get the job done one way or another, but I definitely need a decent bell hammer. This old thing, useless.
Here's the bell hammer you wanted.
Damn, I was hoping you wouldn't find one. By the looks of it, well, that's a really good hammer. Good work. Normally, this is where I'd agree to do the work, but...
But what?
I'm not saying yes, but I'll at least take a look at the Bastion for you. In the meantime, find a good limestone pit.
What?
Well, the mortar in the walls of the Bastion is crumbling and loose, but I already told you that. To get a decent mortar, we're gonna need a specific high percentage limestone. You're bound to find a stone pit somewhere around here. When you find the pit, bring me back some limestone. Then I'll take a closer look at the Bastion for you.
Excellent.
盗みたいけど私は盗まないぞ。汚い。ここはなんだ。いた。くそ。とこはここは何かね。なんかな。売り物。 これいけるのかな。
I've got another bell hammer for you.
Good, thanks. Now I got a spare.
I found this piece of limestone in a pit nearby.
Hey, man, you don't make such a bad laborer, you know?
Now, do you agree to help us fix the bastion?
Okay, I'm in. But I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be pretty. This place is gonna look like a patchwork quilt. The bastion ain't a palace. If you're looking for something fancy, I'm not your man. I'm not a miracle worker, you know? And, how's about that payment?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'll work that out with the old man. Anyway, I better get to it. All this work won't do itself, you know.
X 売ってるのね。
Can I ask you one more thing?
Yeah, go on.
What do you think I'll be like? In the future, I mean.
Well, one day you'll be a strong young man. Always in the thick of things. Determined to get things done.
I like the sound of that. But I want to be kind and honest, too.
It's all up to you.
Because I only want what's best for humanity, you know?
I know, son. I know.
Over here! And? Were you able to prove that the clerics were involved in the attack?
No. It looks like Skibor just stole their metal.
Then he deceived not only us, but them as well.
Yeah. We won't get anywhere with the clerics. What did you find out?
Not much, I thought. But thanks to your information, it could look different. Did you run into an outlaw dealer in there?
Could be. Why do you ask?
Unlike you, I haven't found a safe way in. But out here I observed two outlaws approaching the castle. Which sounds uninteresting, but may well have something to do with our case. They were sent to sell metal to the clerics.
How the hell do you know that?
I overheard them. So let's sum up the results. Here's the way I see it. Skibor takes advantage of his position and steals the metal. He goes to the outlaws and gets the bomb made. And all the metal that was left over, they wanted to hawk to the clerics again. Not exactly subtle, but certainly cunning.
So the outlaws are our next target.
Exactly. We still don't know how Skibor smuggled the bomb or his motivation, but I'm sure we'll find answers in the crater. If you've got business here, get to it now. Otherwise, we'll leave.
I'm ready.
Good. I'll sync the coordinates with my adjutor. Then we'll teleport there. Or did you think we were gonna walk all that way?
Couldn't we have saved ourselves the trip to the clerics then?
You mean because I knew the coordinates of the castle? Well, I was hoping you'd take off while we were on the road. I was sure you wouldn't accept my command. How wrong can a person be? Besides, I have to admit your help has proven to be extremely useful.
Well, thank you very much.
Our differences have been settled. No need to hold a grudge. Well, shall we?
We shall.
It is peculiar that external influences have such a lasting effect on life.
What do you mean?
Had it not been for the comet, human development might have taken a very different course.
That's true, and the two of us wouldn't be here.
In that sense, I am glad to be the result of a catastrophe.
It's a much more pleasant way to travel. Let's turn the crater upside down and get the answers.
So, what do we do?
Our target is an outlaw named Viper. The two outlaws I shadowed mentioned him. And if I'm not mistaken, he's the one Skibor got the bomb from. I'll take the north of the city, you take the south. Objections?
Why don't we search together?
As our mission to the clerics has been quite fruitful, we'll proceed in a similar way here. But don't go talking to just any random nobody. You need to specifically target people who have a lot of contact with others. Start with a gate guard. If you get to him before I do, put him through the ringer. You can do that without me. Everything will become clear soon. I can feel it.
What are you looking at me for? There's a whole city to see.
You don't need to know who I am or anything?
I know you're not one of those purple-ass freaks. You don't need to bribe me, and I don't have anything to tell you. So buzz off.
Are you sure you've got the right job? Gate guard doesn't seem like your speed.
What'd you expect? Random ass-kicking? Who's got time for that shit? Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your spending money.
You're giving me Elxe Ii? Just like that?
Not me. It's Hector's orders. Every visitor gets a happy little chunk of change. I don't know what he was smoking when he came up with that one. But you could thank him in person, but that'd mean dragging your sorry ass all the way to the upper district, and that's closed right now.
Where am I now?
Well, you came all this way and you don't even know where you are? Man, you're a real character. This is Crater City, home of the real outlaws, not those ass-kissing little shits who cozied up to the berserkers. Baxter's in charge around here. You may know him as Bloody Baxter. You got any other questions?
Baxter? Never heard of him.
He's the big boss of Crater City. That's all you need to know.
There aren't any rules you need to tell me?
Listen, man, you're with the outlaws now. We're not big on rules. If you get off on petty theft, you better not get caught. Here, you can find yourself without a head real quick.
You don't have a city watch or anything?
Ha! That's funny. Man, we don't even have laws. Now that I think about it, we do have one rule. No outsiders in the upper district. Trust me, though, you don't want to go there anyway. All the fun's down here.
How do I get to the upper district?
You've got legs. Use them.
What do I have to do to get in?
That's way above my pay grade. If I knew that, I wouldn't be standing around here.
You're not really much of a help.
Go talk to Xander. He's guarding the entrance.
I'm looking for Viper.
He expecting you?
Nope. Now where is he?
No fucking clue. Doesn't show his face out here much these days. But you're better off not finding him. He's a character. Really in a class of his own.
Good deal. If you ever need anything else, just come to me.
You again.
Can't you see I'm busy? Maybe you could fuck off.
Why do these individuals live surrounded by refuse? Statistically speaking, their risk...
I'll be right there.
It's more
Where
and
was
more
I?
difficult to ensure the safety.
Why do these individuals live surrounded by refuse? Statistically speaking, their risk of infection...
Most people aren't interested in statistics.
I understand. The investment of energy required for interpretation is not proportional to the result.
I think they would say they don't give a fuck.
Noted.
This also means, unfortunately.
Don't make me angry.
Can't you...
I have things to do.
Not now.
I'm watching you.
写真だ。どこにいますか。
I can't agree with that.
Give in now and you'll lose everything.
I gotta go.
You don't have to take that shit.
Nothing is safe.
He's been bugging me about it for days.
Yeah, I heard that rumor too.
There'll still be just as much work.
Healing potion or moonshine. Whatever piss you're looking for, I'll give you a good price.
This individual does not appear particularly trustworthy. I would advise against engaging in a commercial transaction with him.
Hey, asshole. I fucking hate it when people talk about me like I'm not here.
I did not intend any offense. I apologize.
What? What kind of fucking weirdo are you?
Can you tell me where to find Viper?
Viper? Can't say I know him.
Right. How much?
You deaf? I said I don't know him. All I got is some hooch. You want?
How's business?
Good, good. Anyone who makes it all the way here usually needs a stiff drink ASAP. The shelves are fully stocked and the distillery is pissing out more than my bladder. Now and again, I teach what I know to someone who stops by. That brings in a few shards too.
Can you teach me anything?
Sure, but it'll cost you.
Ah, 科学やいつか科学を使ってもらわないといけない。
Look around.
Hey, where you think you're going?
I want to see the Duke.
Oh, really?
It's all right, bully. So you're the asshole I've been hearing so much about. Thought you'd be taller.
So you're Baxter, the Duke of Ateris.
In the flesh. Now, what the hell are you doing in my city?
I heard once upon a time you used to be in charge of the fort in Tavar. That true?
Yeah. Forever ago now. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not getting knocked off my throne again. If you're here to stir up shit, you've come to the wrong place, my man.
You looking for new recruits to join the Outlaws?
I'm not looking for shit. Hector's in charge of that. He's my right-hand man. If you're paying tribute, or have news from the outside, then I'm your man. For anything else, you can go fuck yourself.
From what I've seen, Ateris is the only place the alien invaders haven't gotten to.
You mean those dark hunks of shit that fell from the sky? Raining their hellspawn and whatnot on us? Huh. We've killed more than our fair share of those feral fucks. But they keep coming. That shit's an endless plague.
At least they haven't set up one of those towers in the crater.
Not yet, but I'm not so sure it'll stay that way. Shit runs downhill, right into our crater, so we're always the first to drown in it.
What's your plan for dealing with the invaders?
What do you think, shit for brains? Step 1, we defend ourselves no matter what. Step 2, there ain't a fucking step 2. What else are we supposed to do?
It's not just your problem.
Wait a goddamn minute. Are you here trying to sell me some bullshit about working in sweet and blissful harmony with the elves and the berserkers and whoever the fuck? Please, spare me the sunshine and rainbows noise unless you want my boot in your ass. None of the other factions give a flying fuck about the outlaws, so they can all go fuck themselves.
Is that why you're here, instead of on your throne?
You want to know why I'm not in my hall in the city center? Hector handles the day-to-day shit. He's my right-hand man. So, while he's doing that, I get to stay here and keep watch over what's really important.
Like?
Making sure assholes like you don't try staging a coup or some shit.
You've got a puppet on your throne so you could hide here in the shadows?
You should shut your dumb face right now. I have no idea what you think you're doing down here. But I know how you operate, Jax. Wouldn't be the first time you worked a whole town up into a frenzy. How'd that end again? With the ruler being kicked out, right?
I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Oh, boo fucking who? You think an empty apology and pretty words mean shit to me? Pathetic.
I had nothing to do with the Berserkers taking over the fort. Logan, former Duke of Tavar, was chased out of his own stronghold by an army of Adan warriors.
Good to know. Thanks for that. But it's not like I'm gonna magically trust you now. You'll never be part of a faction. You've got no loyalty to anyone but yourself. And that's why you'll always be an outsider.
You don't know anything about me.
Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've been around long enough to spot an asshole from a mile away. Fuckers like you are dangerous. I'm keeping an eye on you.
Can you tell me where to find Viper?
He's not far. That answer your question?
Could you be a little more specific?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I was your personal fucking assistant, you needy little fuck. Ask someone who gives a shit.
Get out!
Fine.
Get out now!
Made of peace and quiet.
なんで攻撃仕掛けてくるんだい？
So what do I do now?
I'm gonna go have a smoke. What you do is your business.
man. Leave me alone.
Hey, hey. The deal...
Where can I find Viper?
You're barking up the wrong tree. Hector doesn't want him around here. Try the lower districts.
Nothing. Again. That bastard is difficult to find. Somebody must know something.
Can't you?
That's more than half my take.
Whoa. Didn't notice you there. I always thought you berserkers always went around in large groups. Looks like I was wrong.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather keep that to myself. You understand. Let's just focus on how I can help you. I have goods to trade. Why not take a look? Maybe you'll find something you can use.
Show me what you got.
Gladly.
The outlaws don't give you any trouble?
No. I'm under a kind of, special protection. It means I don't have to worry about suddenly being attacked or anything like that. I'm not saying I can take liberties, of course. I just put in a little effort to ensure I don't attract too much unwanted attention. But enough about that. You still want to buy something, right? If so, better do so before someone else does.
I'm looking for an outlaw. Goes by the name of Viper.
I don't really know him. I've only met him briefly. I had an audience with Baxter. Viper arrived shortly after me, but left again almost immediately. I haven't seen him around since. But this place is such a maze that it's easy to miss people. Sorry I couldn't be any more help to you.
Well, thanks for the information anyway.
Hey, mister. You looking for someone?
I mean, I am. But how do you know that?
None of your beeswax. But I'll help you find him for 1,000 shiny ones.
I'm not paying you that much.
5,000 then.
You have no idea how to haggle, do you? You're supposed to lower the price, not raise it higher.
Oh, then, I want 5. That's it.
If you actually help me, I'll give you 10.
Whoa, for real? Deal.
There, you've got your Elxe Ii. So what have you got to tell me?
My daddy knows the guy you're looking for.
Does your daddy have a name?
He does, but you gotta guess it. It's no fun if you don't guess.
Okay, give me a clue.
He's the most important man in the whole crater.
Baxter is your daddy?
Not him. My daddy makes sure no one goes thirsty.
You're talking about Mick, the innkeeper.
Bingo! Hey, you're smarter than you look.
Thanks, kid. You were a big help.
Don't tell him I snitched. He'd get angry.
You got my word.
I gotta go now. See you around somewhere, maybe.
I can't agree with that.
Can you teach me anything?
For the right price, sure.
Bullshit. You know who Viper is.
How? How do you know? God damn it. That little hussy's running her mouth again, ain't she?
That's none of your business.
There ain't nothing but trouble with that one. I swear.
Lay a hand on her, and you'll be in much bigger trouble.
All right, relax. I ain't gonna hurt her. It's just that if certain things reach the wrong people, my ass is grass, you know? Then there won't be no one around to take care of her. But that's my problem. We're talking about Viper. I do some work for him, delivering some stuff now and again, little jobs here and there, nothing major.
Was that so hard? Why didn't you tell me that in the first place?
Because you piss him off, and he won't let you forget it. Ever. That's why. I ain't so comfortable with this. What do you want from him?
I want to meet him. Can you arrange that?
You sure are demanding, fella. He's gonna ask questions. What do I tell him when he asks why you want to meet?
We have a mutual friend, Skibor.
All right, fine. I'll tell him. Wait till tomorrow night. I'll let you know if the meeting's still on.
My attention is needed elsewhere.
Give in now and you'll lose everything eventually.
Strictly speaking, that's true.
Got something interesting to say?
I can't agree with that.
If they just asked me, you would have never.
Broadcasting from the orbit.
I wasn't consulted on it. Again.
Well, we'll see.
Keep that to myself.
I heard that rumor too.
So, did you set up the meeting with Viper?
Your internal clock is off. You're too early.
Strictly speaking, that's true, but... well,
Tell me about it for days.
My head. protection. I've forgotten about it again.
As many of those cutthroats.
If I don't get a handle on it, that
Too many
thing
ears
is going to happen to me. So, did you set up the meeting with Viper?
Yeah, and I hope you know what you're in for. Come on, I'll take you to him.
Aren't you making this a little too easy?
You're a real weirdo, you know. I met body bags chattier than you. We all got problems. Something tells me I wouldn't want to deal with yours.
How much farther is it?
Not much. Almost there.
Okay, so that'll be 1,000 shards, please.
What do you need so much money for?
Well, hell, whatever.
Wait. I think that
Let's move
sneaky
on.
son of a bitch stole something from me.
We're here. That guy over there is one of Viper's boys. His boss can't be far away. I'd come with you, but...
I'll handle it. You head on home.
Yeah, I'll do that. Good luck, pal.
Ah, there you are. You're the VIP Viper's been waiting for.
There you are. Come on in.
Don't be scared. So, you're the other one.
The other one what?
There was an Albin here earlier. Said his name was Zarek. He was a little too nosy for my liking.
What'd you do to him?
Nothing. He's okay. We got off on the wrong foot. But I won't hold it against you. Besides, this place doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
What's your point?
I get it. Give me a sec. I don't need you anymore. Go wait outside.
You got it, boss.
You know, I normally have a stake in everything. Goods, services, you name it. But I've been trying to expand lately, and I'm losing business partners left and right. It was all so promising when I started. But here I go, getting ahead of myself. Let's start from the beginning. You're here for Skibor, just like your pale-faced friend. Or should I say, ex-friend? That rat left for the depot when I fed him a few lies. What a shame. One leaves you in the lurch, and the other blows himself up.
You know about that?
Of course. And I owe you my thanks for that. If it wasn't for you, that idiot Howler would have ruined everything. In case you don't remember, he was looking to relieve you and Skibor of your shards. It's a good thing you didn't get pulled into his game. Skibor never would have succeeded.
So you and Skibor were partners?
We weren't partners, but he was a useful tool for me. But first things first. When Skibor first arrived in the crater, I couldn't tell the difference between him and the rest of the scum. He was just an average-looking guy. But this average-looking guy was buying Elix left and right, so I knew something was fishy. So I wanted to know two things from him. Where did he get the shards to pay for the Elix, and why didn't I ever see him use it? He made full use of everything else. Everything was a rush for him. Didn't matter if it was alcohol or women. He had no control. He wasn't telling me anything, so I just pumped him full of chems. He was singing like a canary then. And you wouldn't believe what he told me. An Alb agent disguised as a human? Genius. Then I got an idea. All I needed for it was a bomb. A human bomb.
How'd you make Skibor into a bomb?
It was easy. Getting him sedated was a cinch. Then I sliced him open and wired him up. And it was all thanks to my homemade cocktail of chems. He had no side effects. Well, except for the odd stomach ache. Albs are tough, man. Same goes for a fucked up Alb.
You didn't worry he'd notice something?
No. The chem cocktail I gave him was powerful enough. He didn't remember anything. The brain can be programmed just like a machine. You just need to know how to do it. Even with all that, though, it still didn't go 100% to plan. I gave him double the Elix and hoped he would deliver the stuff to his client. But that son of a bitch didn't move. He couldn't get enough of the stuff. And I didn't have any more to give him. Imagine the situation. He could have gone off if he'd farted and taken half the crater with him. Even though the detonator was only supposed to react to a high concentration of Elix, I wasn't sure exactly what would happen. And neither Baxter nor Hector would have found it funny to have their huts torn out from straight under their asses. Luckily, you came along and made everything better.
So the attack on the Albs was all your idea?
Of course. Those fireworks were supposed to catapult me to the top. It just didn't pan out that way, as you can tell.
You're pretty calm for a guy who almost started a war.
Everyone knows it's not us that has the Albs' attention. It's those stupid purple bugs. Besides, the clerics were the ones who were supposed to be the whipping boys. All I had to do was set Skibor on them. It was a simple trade. Their metal for Elix. That was the deal. But Skibor didn't know it'd be the last deal he ever made. So, this brings up a question. How'd you find out about me?
You didn't cover your tracks as well as you thought.
Well, that won't happen a second time. What if I were to offer you a job, huh? You come and work for me? What do you say?
What's in it for me?
You're considering it. Well, that's a surprise. There's a snag. You see, I don't know where your loyalties lie. Too bad for you. I just can't work with anyone who knows more than I do. And what you know is enough to get me killed.
It was a mistake sending your guards outside.
Mistake? That's just the way I want it. The less they know, the better. But since you seem to miss them, I'll bring them back. Tell Skibor I say hello. Shit! What was that? There we go!
Ah, there you are. You're the VIP Viper's been waiting for.
There you...
Don't be scared.
Yep. You've made a mistake. I don't know him.
Yeah, we both know that's bullshit. We got off on the wrong foot, but I won't hold it against you. You should know the truth. So there's...
Here we go.
Don't be scared. Come here. So, you're the other...
The other... What?
Nothing.
How?
I knew his routine. At least I thought. I gave him double the Elix and hoped he would... But... Even though the detonator was only supposed to... Man.
I don't work with or for people like you.
You know what? That's exactly the kind of answer I'd expect from you. I just can't work with anyone who knows more than I do. And what you know is enough to get me killed.
It was a mistake sending your guards outside.
Mistake? That's just the way I want it. The less they know, the better. But since you seem to miss them, I'll bring them back. Tell Skibor I say hello. Shit! What was that?
Here we go. Did he get you?
Where did you come from?
You didn't think I would abandon you, did you?
No, it's good to see you.
Don't mention it. Let's get the fuck out of here before people start asking too many questions. I had the dubious fortune to track this guy down before you did. He distrusted me from the outset. That gave him an advantage, so I had to take action.
You mean you played dumb?
I must have been convincing. His henchmen didn't follow me.
Good thing you took them out.
I wasn't sure you could handle them all, so why take a risk? Let's sum up the results one last time. We'll go up there, have some peace and quiet.
That was remarkable.
On we go.
なんじゃこれ真っ白やないか。
Okay, out with it. What did you learn?
Skibor's only partly to blame. The Elix became his undoing.
How so? His consumption was limited to a minimum.
He was supposed to get it for someone. The outlaw took advantage of that and turned it into a bomb.
What? You know what that means. It's not over yet.
What are you talking about?
Listen, Elxe Ii long suspected that Commander Aris is taking more Elex than allowed. It was my job to find out if his theory was true. You remember our meeting at the Collector's? I was looking for a middleman there. I had no idea that Skibor had taken on that role himself. The Commander is a security risk.
I had not anticipated this conflict having such extensive repercussions. However, it is very telling that things are coming full circle, as the expression goes.
And that's what we call fate.
I would love to philosophize with you, but time is of the essence. Commander Arisa must be confronted.
You should have told me sooner.
I know. I regret that I didn't. I don't know the reasons for Arisa's behavior, but I've learned that it's better to find out before jumping to any conclusions. Except, I'm no longer the right man for the job. You've shown me what it is to be efficient, what it means to make your own decisions. I can't just return to the depot and keep on like before. I want to understand how the world works. To do that, I have to turn my back on the directive. I have to leave the Alps.
We started together. We'll finish together.
We already have. And I couldn't have asked for a better partner at my side than you. You've shown me a new path. Don't stop me from following it now.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'll do what you did. Disappear into exile for a while. But if you want to do me one last favor, cut the commander some slack. I know you two didn't get along, but we owe her a lot.
I'll think about it.
That's a start. Who knows, you might even be able to open her eyes. As I don't understand much about saying goodbye, I won't even try.
All right. Take care of yourself, Sarek.
I will. But go now. The depot is waiting. Oh, and Jax.
Yeah?
Thanks. Don't worry about me. Go find Arisa.
This complex is well structured. The buildings were placed based on their function.
よし、ちょっと今日はここまで。
Old habits die hard.
Yes, I believe that the elves are a step ahead of humans when it comes to efficiency. It is reassuring that they no longer exhibit the aggression they did in the past.
Okay,